What is going on, everyone? My name is Migrated Spy, and welcome back to What Lies with Edith Finch. Now I did a live stream like literally not even 3-4 minutes after or before recording this. But I just wanted to continue on with the story. I mean, I don't know if live streaming was exactly all that fun, but I mean, so far, I mean, I was pretty excited, but I just wanted to make some videos instead, for now. But anyway, we're literally continuing right off, like literally right after the live stream cut off. And yeah, there's a beach, I guess, of some sort. And ooh, lights. Oh, it's a solar panel. Never mind. I was about to say, wait, wasn't the power?
I thought you should know about your family. And the history you're a part of.
Can I go swimming? Nope. Nope, can't go swimming. Cool, alright. Guess I better go walk back up and try again. Now, these videos I'm going to be making are going to be probably an hour or so long. But under 60 minutes, just for the recording purposes. But it's going to be similar to the live stream. I'm going to be playing for a long period of time.
I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
Stop breaking the fourth wall! Anyway. Yeah, no, I really don't know what to make of this. Because... oh, pardon me. Anyway, what was I saying? I don't know what to make of any of this. I literally just started recording right after the live stream here. And all I can tell right now is the fact that Edith's family is fucking crazy. Like, Walter here died from a train. Odin fell into the sea along with his old house. Calvin shot off the cliff there and like splattered everywhere. You know, he's only 11 too. But, you know, I'm not gonna make any fancy editing or anything like that.
In these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
I'm not going to be making any fancy editing, so you might want to sit back, relax, and get a bag of popcorn or something like that, because it's going to be a very, very interesting ride, to say the least. Can't hurdle a log. How interesting. How very interesting. Alright. Well, let's climb up these stairs and see what hell awaits us this time. Didn't realize stairs echoed like that. But I mean, so far this game is really good on its story base, but the only thing it's sort of lacking...
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness.
I find that the game is kind of lacking more, what's the word? It's kind of just lacking sort of action, you know? I'm more into action games than story-based games, but I mean, like, besides that though, like, it's a very...
seems possible.
It's very good storyline though, however. And the mechanics of the game, you literally have to physically interact with the world. Like, to unlock that gate there, I had to use my triggers and my analog sticks. But I mean, besides that, no, it's a very interesting story-based...
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
Oh? Is that
What kind
alcohol?
of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
I don't know. You tell me. Can I walk out? No, okay, I can't.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the
But
pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
where's Christopher? Where's the fish? Derpy Jr. Burpee. Burpee. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be laughing. Oh my god. Oh boy. Bailey. Oh. What's the frog's name? Is my peripheral vision? No. Christopher! There's the fish. Bob, Oliver, Shadow. Got C. I'm guessing that's probably a cat or a dog or something.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Molly Finch, born December 11th, 1937, 47. Calvin. Flew to death. Sven. Dead. Edith Finch. Oh, wait, hang on. Hang on. I don't know any of her story. Walter Finch. Barbara. Fuck Barbara!
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
Ah! Oh! Alright, sorry.
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
Oh, hello.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Huh. Cool.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand.
Well, I mean, you were a child.
But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
Oh, I didn't even know this. Oh. Gregory.
Her dad had been pretty
and
strict, but it
Gus.
wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah, that's right. Sam enlisted.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
2002. 2010. He was cremated. Sanjay. But that doesn't tell me what happened to him.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
Allow me to climb this old... Wait... This was in the vision from 1947. I shouldn't be climbing this ladder.
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
22 weeks pregnant? She's pregnant? She's pregnant? Can I
never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Same crazy, same crazy. Alright. Funny how that's just
They were pretty
unlocked.
intense.
Whoa. This actually looks like a real room. Besides the, fake bearskin here. Oh, gun! Can I take gun? Because clearly there's a monster in here somewhere. Oh, hi, Sam. Why do I have to look so close?
I promise. You'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
What?
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
Am I supposed to take a picture of the island?
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Hold still while I take a picture of you.
I definitely. Hey!
That's a keeper.
I'm just saying. I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Don, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. They found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere.
Dad!
Good eyes, Don. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of it.
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Focus. Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Don, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong.
Oh, shice.
Great shot, Don!
Oh.
I'm proud of you, Don. Always remember that, okay?
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Oh, shit.
The all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Oh, fuck. Well, normally, I'm not even a hunter myself, but normally when you shoot a deer, you're supposed to make sure it's dead. Especially if you're near a cliff. Fuck. I think that's probably the most normal story I've actually heard in all of this playthrough so far. Airline ticket. It's gotten dark out.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Can I leave? Something in this bed? I don't know what I'm doing. That's a wall. I'm lost. Maybe I go back outside? No, because it was giving a story in here. Oh. Hello? Can I take the axe? Nope. Alright, well, I don't see anything in here, so... Where do we go now? Okay, it's gotta be in that room then. Because I can't go anywhere else. Maybe the camera? Peripheral zoom. Oh, hello. More crawl spaces. I'm surprised there aren't, like, mice or squirrel nests around here.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Finch control. Gregory. I'm sorry if I'm being a bit silent, but I'm just trying to absorb all this. What was that? Nope! Something's in there. Ah, whatever. Goody, goody. Saving. Oh, wonderful. Ooh. Craig, be a baby. Oh, wait.
Loft after her brothers died.
Hang on.
At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
Divorce contract. Sam Finch. Wait, no! Stop it. against you. Have 20 calendar days after summons served to written response. If you do not follow your response on time, you may lose the case, and your wages, money, and property may be taken therefore after without warning from the court. Also, many other legal requirements. Oh.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Why did the music slow down?
Hand over, Gregory. It's time to... Hold on, sweetie. Hello? Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
Oh, that's...
What his world was like.
Oh.
He reminded me so much of Calvin. Lost in his imagination.
What is he saying?
Whatever it was he saw.
Ah! Mom! The frog's moving by itself!
It sure made him happy.
What do I do with the whale? I can't tell what that is. Is she crying in the background? Oh.
I know how silly it sounds. But I worry about a baby being too happy. But I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it.
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw.
That's getting a little close.
There's so much I
Oh.
don't understand about Gregory. About everything.
Oh, that's not cool. Can I go up there?
But I know what happened wasn't your fault.
No, don't go into the light.
I
Oh.
want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Oh. That was... Well, you have nothing to say about that? Just kind of write his face down, very well done, and just walk away? No, okay, sure, why not? Whatever. Come on, you wimp! Climb! Alright.
I can't imagine what it was like for her to lose 2 sons after she'd already lost 2 brothers. She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Sanjay. Large India. College application. Okay, so then what happened to her parents then? Okay. So what now? Is there another way out? That was the most musical death I've seen. Then again, it's in the mind of a 1-year-old. Oh, saving. Oh, do I have to climb this again? She's got a love couch. Wonderful. Oh, here we go.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Louis was born a year later. When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go.
Well, what happened?
I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
Milton! Alright.
And to see kids in the house again. The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
House had to get a little bigger. Huh.
And for a while, things were good. Almost normal. But it didn't last.
Oh, you were homeschooled.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Oh, don't tell me he fell. Milton, 1992. There's no death date. Holy shit. I literally have to do the actions of turning the handles. And that's what's so unique about this game. I hope that's paint. Oh right, this is his brother. His This is her brother! Milton went missing, right.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
That's so cool. So we found a portal?
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Oh, hello. We're available. Murder Pro Blues Exhaust. Marcus Island, guess.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors. Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Probably the same monster that took everyone else's lives. The more you know! Anyway. Oh, this is sketchy.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself.
Oh.
After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
When did you die? 2010.
Everyone always told me to stay out of Lewis's room. Except Lewis.
Oh, the stairs are broken. It's always reassuring. How did you guys get a boat up here? You're literally in a giant ass tree. How the fuck did you get a boat up here? Ooh, push.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Smells dank as fuck, boy! Yes! Oh.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Okay, so...
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery. But he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior.
Watch your
His
hand.
mind began to...
His mind began to... Began to what? cloud?
Wander.
Wander. Oh!
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about.
Well, I'm getting a little close to that blade. Okay, move.
Then something
Move.
moved. Bats. And toads. And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself.
Oh. This is very hard to chop fish while I'm doing this.
But he found something more. I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery.
Yeah, you really should
I spoke with his boss.
be paying attention.
But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend.
Am I gonna cut my hand
On
off?
the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia.
Oh.
He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians.
Yeah.
And
About
songs
that.
for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his
Yeah.
imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor,
I guess he won.
and he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him. He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville. St. Louis.
No pun intended.
He started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis, until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery.
Uh-oh.
Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Louis kept sailing on.
He went crazy.
In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a handsome queen.
Is he bisexual?
The queen was on her own quest for
Radiant rainbows!
radiant rainbows.
Oh.
He followed the sound of her
Silver harp.
silver harp.
Why not? I hope...
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination. But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
Let me guess, an emperor?
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Louis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him. He began to forget the world we know. I think it pained him to remember Louis, the cannery worker.
Why? What happened?
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Sir, you're not moving anything. Sir?
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions.
Can I... I think someone's had one too many of the Weederonis.
Who'd insisted on advising him.
That's fucking horrifying. No, thank you.
His queen waited, holding his crown. There was only one thing left to do.
Oh, don't tell me he kills himself.
Bend down his head.
No! No! I see that! No! 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 No!
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Oh, fuck. So he went insane.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.